What are you thinking about Deuce Vaughn right now? Are you in because of the production, or are you out because he's listed at 5'6" and 176 pounds? It's a two-way street right now from how I'm seeing it, how the market's viewing him, how social media is viewing him, and I feel like the value is what matters here. The overall price tag, because the profile here is very interesting. You're talking about a guy who rushed for 1,500 yards in 2022, 1,400 yards in 2021. As a freshman, he led his team in rushing and receiving, had a 23.37% market share of Kansas State's passing production, over 3,000 yards, and over 43 total touchdowns on his career at Kansas State. So the dude has been productive. And the film looks electric, looks explosive, good vision. Everything checks out there. The size is the issue. He looks like a micro machine running back. For sure, he's 5'6", 100 and something pounds, 180, 170, somewhere in that range. Maybe a little less, maybe a little bit more. He's around there somewhere. He is a little bit slight, but since he's a little shorter, you can tell it's a little bit compact to him in his frame. But still, a micro machine running back is what I like to call him. And we've had those guys come through the pipeline and be successful to a degree. Not many of them. There's not many. There's not many 5'6" running backs out there. Darren Sproles is like 5'8". Tariq Cohen, Jaquiz Rogers. But we also, on the other end of the spectrum, we had Donnell Humphreys. The guys like that who are smaller and was productive. They're all different. They're all different in their comparisons. They're like snowflakes. All players are like snowflakes. So just doing comparisons, just one for one, is malpractice. But just doing them in a blanket or in a bucket can really lead you into some hit rates. The hit rate's a lot lower on a running back this size, obviously, because we rarely ever see him do anything. But looking at this production profile versus the price, the size is already baked in. You're already getting a discount there. You're catching him third, fourth round, the rookie drafts. You're already getting him with the size baked into the price. So that being said, you're really just buying the production profile and you're buying what he can do on the field. And then after that, we see what happens, because right now he's so cheap. And you're not catching many production profiles like this in the third and fourth round of rookie drafts. There's no way he's going to make in the second round of rookie drafts this year, because the running back class is so stacked, and some of these wide receivers are going to be filling up that second round as well. He's not going to be in the second round. He'll be somewhere in the third or maybe early fourth. Really depends on where he goes in the draft. Maybe early day 3, that makes sense. Or if a team falls in love with him, maybe late day 2, maybe something like that. Third round, fourth round, fifth round. It's all over the board with this year's running back class because it's diluted with talents. It really depends on what they want. Since 2015, there's only been 4 Power 5 running backs to average 100 yards and 35 receiving yards per game. The ones that did it: Christian McCaffrey, Dalvin Cook, Joe Mixon, and then you got Deuce Vaughn. The production profile is enough to make them interesting. What do you want out of your running backs anyway? Do all of them have to be a stud feature back? Do all of them have to be a bell cow to be fantasy relevant? That is no. You can catch a running back with a very good receiving profile, get enough work in the passing game, and be productive. Do they have to be an RB1 to help you out? Do they have to even be an RB2 to help you out? Can they just be productive in spurts? Can they give you a return on the investment if you draft them in the third or fourth round, flip them later if they become a speculation because they rip off 3 good games as a rookie, as a second-year player? Can that happen for you? Is that something you're interested in? Because there's something with this production profile here. He's more productive than a lot of players coming out, especially what he does in the passing game. And his size also helps him a little bit. Imagine being like a 6'5" defensive tackle or a bigger linebacker. You're trying to shed a block. All of a sudden, you got this 5'6" fella coming at you at full speed. You got to bend down, try to twerk your way out of it. It ain't happening. You're going to get away from that. Of course, pass blocking is going to be an issue. Of course you're not going to grind him out on the goal line. Of course he's not going to be there on short distance and third down situations to pick up that first down. But where can he win there? Catching the ball in the backfield, spelling the big back, can be a nice curveball to the big back. Does he need to be a 25 touch per game back to help you out? Not really. Are you going to expect an RB1 to come with every third round rookie pick or fourth round rookie pick? No. We are waiting for the draft capital to see what happens. If he falls in the draft, goes undrafted, that's the telling. If he goes in the middle rounds, but some of these smaller guys have, that's also a telling. It's pretty indicting that if he gets drafted kind of high and you're still fading him due to him being 5'6", you might miss out on a player that has a decent run for a little bit that you could have had a quick flip on that was going to be drafted at a discount no matter what in rookie drafts, because this guy's not going to make it in the second round of rookie drafts no matter what, unless he goes to a grandioso situation with an opportunity that you can see happen. Deuce Vaughn has some characteristics to give you a return on the investments. And the thing about this, he's going in a spot of the draft where there's no loss, hardly any sunk cost, and the production profile is enough for you to buy in. And if he goes to the right team, gets the right look, he might give you something. No way is he going to be an RB1. There's a chance. It's in the realm of possibilities. The realm of possibilities, a good guy to help out the committee, catch the ball in the backfield, being explosive, just having his spurts here and there. That's really what he's projected to be like with these attributes. But still, a player that can really help out your fantasy team if all the dots connect. The production profile says there's a chance that they could, and that's something you need to look into. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What you're thinking about Deuce Vaughn at cost, not overall. I'm not comparing him to Jonathan Taylor. I'm talking about at cost. I want to hear about it. Make sure you hit subscribe button on the way out. It's only going to help you going forward anyway. It's only going to make you a better Dynasty player. If you don't want to do that, don't hit the button. I understand you just want to keep losing. But I want to thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.